I'm going to introduce two artist publications I made. One is called Vanishing Points, How to Disappear in America, and one is called Vanishing Point, How to Disappear in China. The first publication was printed in 2006. It was following a research I did on vanishing points as a physical phenomenon. I was doing research for the title of a catalog I was preparing, and I found the phenomenon interesting of two objects. I mean, if you use the image that is used in physics, it's like two lines or two objects, and if you kind of move away from them, they merge together and you can't distinguish them from each other anymore. And this moment where this happens is the vanishing point. So this has a lot to do with my other work and with my videos. That's why I was doing research, and I found a text on the website of Skeptic Tank. It said the text was an anonymous upload to the website, and it in fact was a manual on how to disappear from the public world, from administration, from the state in America. The text contains a lot of practical advice, and some of the advice is quite absurd also, and paranoid a bit, which I liked also. I like the fictional side of the text, and to just follow the idea of a manual, I thought it would make sense to publish it as a booklet that you would be able to carry with you while you're actually on the run. So we had the text, I mean, was in English, and we had 5 translators that would translate it into a simplified Chinese. As I was in China, it was the period when IYY had disappeared, and somehow we were in the position to react to that, or to see whether we include that in the publication or not. And of course, this was different from our publication, where you willfully would disappear and you would try to hide your traces. AYY was forced to disappear, and nobody heard from him for 6 weeks apparently. In the text, I propose that to avoid forced disappearance, it's better to just disappear on your own and anticipate this forced disappearance. Some of the adaptations I made in the Chinese version refer to simple techniques of traveling. For instance, in the US version, you would have a lot of traveling by car, freeways, and it's not so common in China. So I would elaborate more on trains and things like that, or the internet. I think the American version is written at the time where internet was less common, and in the Chinese version I added that there's 2 versions of internet cafes, and I added that you should go to the unofficial internet cafes and not to the official ones that are kind of controlled and that legals are not. And yeah.